Well, hello everybody, it's Suffolk Andy here on a very, very nice day here in Suffolk. Very warm and muggy, but I ain't going to complain. It's good biking weather. I'm actually just riding in Ipswich at the moment. I'm not sort of got any topics as such or anything like that. I thought I'd just talk and see what come to my head and whatever, but there's not a response video or anything like that. But I did watch a vlog from Calm Biker this morning. I know it was one of his older ones because at the moment the poor bugger's broke his collarbone. Hope he gets well very shortly, because I know he loves getting on his bike, but I know he will. I know him well. He's a determined sort of chap. So anyway, going off the point. So yeah, but he brought up a thing about YouTube and Facebook, the differences. And I had to agree with him, you know. I've got a Facebook account for Suffolk Andy. I do use it. I put all the vlogs that I put up on YouTube do go up on Facebook page, but I don't get into any of the conversations on there, not very often. But he was saying about the difference between the comments and the sort of nastiness that you get on Facebook, and the difference with YouTube. Now, we all know on YouTube we do get our friendly little trolls now and then. We've all had them. In fact, I would say you're not a vlogger unless you've had a troll or two. So, and I've had them, so we've all had them. But Facebook seems to be a bit sort of a more nastier place. Now, I don't use, like I said, I've got this site, but I don't use it that often. Now, my missus, she'll say, oh, you want to see this? And somebody started an argument up with somebody else. Well, most of these people, I should imagine, wouldn't say some of the things they say on Facebook to people's faces, but they do it on Facebook. Maybe it's true, like you say, like a lot of people say, you know, Facebook is a shield to be nasty, really, and a lot of people take that up. People use Facebook as, I don't know, just to bombard people with just crap, and I don't understand it. You know, if I'm on YouTube and you know, somebody's being a knob on there or does something, I'm not even going to comment. I'm not going to say, oh, you're a friggin' knob, you know, you deserve to get friggin' knocked off, you know. I think YouTube is a little bit more gentler. You still get the camaraderie, but you still get your trolls and stuff like that. But I think Facebook is probably a lot worse than that, you know. Right, mate? So I don't know what you think about that. Say you put this vlog up, and he can explain it far better than me. He's more educated than I am. So but no, I don't see the point in it. And if you know you're being bombarded with this sort of stuff, you shouldn't even respond. You know, I don't do it to anybody else. I've always had a thing in life where, well, I've got more than one. I've got a couple of things. One is I never tell a lie. Never lie. Even if it costs me dearly, I won't lie. And I mean, I don't fight with other people or put hands on other people. And I don't expect anybody to put hands on me. Because if you put hands on me, yeah, then I'm going to fight you. Especially when I was younger, not so much now. Because if I was in Tesco's now, at my age, I'd be on the sell-by date shelf, you know. Well out of it. That's the trouble when you become an old boy. Oh, you think that's all there, but you realise that nah. The old waistline's thickened out, and the old reactions are a little bit slower. But anyway, I'm here at woes. I'm going to buy a couple of spark plugs for me Harley Davidson. So there you go. That's me done at woes. Just bought two spark plugs for the Harley. I serviced it up the other day, and like I said, I didn't change the spark plugs, so I just bought two. I might as well have got a second bloody mortgage. probably got them a lot cheaper offline, but the trouble is half the time you get stuff offline you're not really sure if they're the real deal. And going on about the Harley, on Sunday I went down to the Ace Cafe for the Triumph Day with Weggy and Cactus, Johnny Cactus and his wife on their Triumphs. We went over to Newmarket and hooked up with them, those two good people, and went down to London. Weggy was on his brand new sport bike, beautiful bike, and I thought, I don't know, being there on, you know, Triumph cruisers, I'll take the Harley. Oh, well, as you know, I just bimble around Suffolk usually on it and whatever. It soon came apparent to me that it was not the bike for a long distance high speed motorway ride with no screen on the front. Got up to about 70 and it was fine, lovely. I thought this is alright. And then when you want to push it up a bit more to make some ground, get up to about 80 and then I start to dig in, and then it became uncomfortable, very uncomfortable on the arms and the legs. And it was slightly raining as well, so my pegs were wet and my bloody boots kept slipping off the pegs with the high speed. And quite frankly, I'll be truthful with you, I knew I'd made a mistake. I should have gone on this bike, because this bike would just munch it up. And on the way back I just had enough. I was glad to get home, even though I had a fantastic day at the Ace. I met Del Boy and the Idiot Collective, and it was fantastic. But the actual ride on the Harley, no, I didn't enjoy that at all. So I know in future, if I ever want to go any distance, or you know, touring or anything like that, that ain't the bike for it, I'm afraid to say. Yeah, it's okay to bimble around here, you know, town and the countryside of Suffolk and stuff like that, but very high speed runs, and it will do it. It will go up. You know, I couldn't hold it there long because it was so bloody uncomfortable to sit on it with the without the screen and whatever. So Suffolk Andy learnt a bit of a lesson there. Harley's alright for bimbling and flying around Suffolk, long runs at high speed or a decent speed, no, sorry to say. So if I ever go back down to the Ace or anything like that, or meet up with anybody else, you know, it's going to be this ZZR, because this is so much more comfortable on long runs. So there you go, the first criticism of the Harley, I'm afraid to say. But it is true, and the next day I can honestly say that my arms ached like a bastard and my legs ached like something else. It was only yesterday that it started to feel like a bloody human being. So not for me, I'm afraid, on long distances. So there you go, first criticism of the Harley. I've always said I was going to do a full review on it, being I've never had a Harley before and I haven't got round to it yet, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to be truthful about it as well, you know. Weggy looked at me and said, you ain't going to have that bike much longer. At the time I would have sold it if anybody to come along and offer me enough money for it, you know. But no, just give it a few days and I'll get a gate riding on it, you know, round here, round the Suffolk countryside, and I'll be fine. But no long runs on that Harley. Anyway, I'm nearly home. Always remember, ride safe, and the most important thing, fucking bit of stuff, the most important thing, love each other. Suffolk Andy.